Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Yellow Ranger and Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Ninja Pink Ranger. Of course, the Ninja Pink Ranger from the first film and the remastered series was just a series where it was essentially re-releasing the ones that had already come out with new portraits with new accessories. And I liked it because of course, this is completely different from regular Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, but also different expressions for Kimberly and Trini are very welcome. She has a fully ninja likeness, just kind of with the eyes showing and fully not covered at all. It's very cool, and she has this sort of swoop, which according to the picture, sort of attaches to her foot. I don't know if we're going to get her to be able to balance very well, but we'll see. We'll see if we can put that pose together. As for the Yellow Ranger, it came in the short-lived plastic-free packaging, which is cool. This is from Amazon, and I checked to see if the seals were, sort of good, and make sure that maybe somebody hasn't sort of gotten into it already. And it looks like everything is sealed up, and I'm not going to run into a CM Punk situation with figure swapping on this one. Because the weakness obviously of the plastic free packaging is they could have opened it, taken out the figure, and then just threw in a bunch of candy bar wrappers or something. So there's no way to know until you open it up. Of course, it comes with a new likeness for Trini. For the extra stuff, it just has the effects. But I think she came with everything except maybe the morpher. I don't know if she came with the morpher, but she did come with the helmet. She did come with those weapons. I don't know if she came with the daggers. I can't remember, and it could be that she came with less hands. So in every way, this is sort of an upgrade. I already have the pink one. I had this on my Amazon wish list for quite a while, and they finally dropped it to, about $17, and I thought, sold, excellent, and I grabbed it, but I'd been sitting on it for a while. I wish I'd gotten the was it the green or white Ranger in the remastered? I didn't get it, and then the actor passed, so I sort of missed out on my opportunity to have that. But that's kind of the thing for me, is that when the actress will tweet passed, and then I'm like, well, I could get all of the various likenesses so I can have options and things. And of course, Amy Jo Johnson as the Pink Ranger was always one of my favorites. So I have essentially every version of that character too. So I would have liked to have gotten all of the characters remastered, but they go on sale at different times, and some of them are just sold out. So I was still holding out hope for Trini, and then it happened. So very happy. But these characters look great in the package, except for the Yellow Ranger, who you can't see in the package at all. So let's see what they look like in person. Now that they're out of the package, let's take a closer look at the Pink Ranger from the very first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, and Yellow Ranger from the remastered Lightning Collection. Of course, the Pink Ranger's from the Lightning Collection also. Not trying to leave her out. But these are from two different series, but they're both Lightning Collection, which was Hasbro's Power Rangers figures. They had a cool Cobra Kai crossover, but I felt like they didn't have enough characters, and they weren't out very long, and they didn't drop in price very much. So at least the ones at the end dropped quite a bit, but the ones that were sold out were completely gone. So I didn't want to invest That's a lot of it's a lot more information than you needed. So in addition to the knives that Trini is holding and the weapon in its holster, it comes with the helmet, Yellow Ranger helmet. Comes with the fully deployed weapon in the holster, but deployed with the handle and everything. She has two holding hands, which she's using now. She comes with the morpher, which is very cool. And she has a hand to hold that, which is this hand. So this hand holds the morpher, which is cool. It has a little part where the pinky sort of separates to allow the handle in so that she can hold it properly. That's excellent. She has sort of a motioning hand, one fist, and one sort of judo balance hand or sort of command hand, however you want to call it. She has the two lightning effects, which I put sort of in front of her, but one could go behind her. The lightning effect got bent in the package because it was kept in sort of a paper bag and wasn't allowed to breathe for several years because I wouldn't buy it for a few couple of years. So maybe that's partially my fault. As far as the Yellow Ranger herself, I dig the expression. It's really nice. It's different. And what you can say about that is if you're going to buy another Yellow Ranger, you sort of want another head, another option. She comes with the knives, which are really cool. Probably very screen accurate. It has a little logo, like gold logo, right on the hilt, which is really cool. It's a really nice touch. It's detail that's really tiny, really appreciated. And the morpher is on her belt, so that's very cool. Or the morpher ends up on your belt after you've changed into a ranger. I think that's how that works. Of course, butterflies and all of the good articulation that you come to expect from Hasbro, except the mid torso doesn't really. That's weird. I didn't really clock that. It does have the thing I can twist it, but it doesn't bend forward or backwards. It does at the waist though. There's something in the waist. There's something right below the belt that's like that's definitely like an ab crunch. The belt is pasted or glued there, so you can't really do anything. The boots, there's a swivel there, very posable, and that is the Yellow Ranger. She's very cool. Um, as for the pink Ninja Ranger, of course, she has an alternate portrait. She has two alternate portraits. She has one with her eyes sort of visible, with some features visible, and then she has one that's a kind of a complete mask, like a true ninja. I would say that this is the same as the Kimberly portrait, except with a mask over her mouth and the hood up. And this is Kimberly fully engulfed with only her eyes showing. So it's very cool. Or, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, so I don't really remember absolutely how everything goes. She's wearing sort of a thing around her neck, which I left there because I figure that's where her hood is. But she comes with another one of these for one of the heads, and I believe it was this head that went with it. So I'm not sure, but I think this one was everything on it. So, or you could probably still put this. You could probably put this still on the ninja head, and it would probably look pretty good. Yeah, I mean that's completely up to you. But in addition to the fist and the sort of command hand that she's got going here, she's got another fist for punching, and she's got sort of a ninja claw hand. The two fingers are a little bit super close together. I don't think maybe that's to hold a weapon or something. She didn't come with anything as far as weapons or anything. And then, of course, this swoop that goes on her foot. I did manage to get one picture of her totally balanced on her other foot, which should pop up any second now, unless it was already up there and now it's gone. But I got the one picture, and I had it on the turntable for I was making shorts, and it totally fell down. So, but it was up and it was stable until I tried to make the turntable go, and then she just went. But you can balance her on one foot. I think most Hasbro figures you can balance on one foot. It's just I do not have the patience for that. So it's a really nice logo in the middle, the pterodactyl, I think. Logo, the diamond, here the diamonds, here in the studs, and on the boots. That's really cool. Is there a swivel on the boot? No, no swivel at the boot. That would have been cool. But just a really cool figure. She's got the drop hips, which I dropped because I was trying to do the stand her on one foot and balance her. So there we go. The hips are back in. Sorry about that. So the hips are back in. That is Pink Ranger and Yellow Ranger. They're a lot of fun. They're excellent additions to the collection, mostly because I'm closing it out. Hasbro stopped making Power Rangers things, so the Mighty Morphin is my generation, the very first generation, and they put out a lot of stuff for that. So I'm not sort of waiting around for other generations of Power Rangers. I know some of you guys have been waiting for different casts to fill in, and that's never going to happen, and that sucks. But I'm lucky. Mine was well represented, and you're not going to be able to get these guys. I think you can probably order them on Amazon, though. She's a Target exclusive. She'll be probably above retail. And Trini, you probably can get right now on Amazon. So go and get her. Worth getting. And until next time, enjoy your toys.